Hey Ayushi, thank you for sending in your first essays for correction. Well done getting involved in the course. These are looking really good. My name is Daphne and I will just run you through my corrections. So this is about schools being more entertaining, and you followed the model really nicely from the module, which is excellent. But I really like how you've given your own ideas here. So children are the backbone of every country and their education is of primary importance. This is a really, really strong beginning. Instantly, I'm interested. I want to know what you're going to tell me. Some people believe schools should focus only on teaching. Yeah, good paraphrasing. I believe that including fun activities will help students not only remain active, but also, increase their learning capabilities. Very nice. This essay will discuss how including extracurricular activities in schools like sport and theatre can benefit children. This is a perfect introduction. Absolutely fantastic. Firstly, teens tend to get bored very easily due to their repetitive schedules. So join this up. Therefore, including activities like sports will help them help them vary maybe their daily routine. Sports like cricket, basketball and football include or demand physical activities which will strengthen their mental and physical, demand physical activities, demand physical strength maybe, which will not only strengthen their fitness or boost their fitness but their mental state as well. Just rather than just trying to avoid repeating physical and physical there. For example, a recent study in the UK showed students who are involved in sports excel in their academic and health life when compared to their counterparts, or to their less energetic counterparts, maybe you could put just as a comparison there. Therefore, sports can help students to remain active and healthy, or sports undoubtedly help students. Okay, maybe undoubtedly help there, just add a bit of emphasis to that paragraph, which is otherwise very well organised. Secondly, participation in activities like drama and art enhance, you don't need the communication skills because it's plural there. This is due to the fact that these ventures involve participants interacting with their peers, which often results in new learning and findings. Yes, very true. It's an important skill, isn't it? For instance, you don't need for an instance. You can have for an instant in time, but this is for instance, like for example. A recent survey in Woodstock School revealed that youngsters involved in theatre and drama. Now, I prefer, when you're using this example, like to go into reported speech. You're telling me what was in that survey. So let's go into past tense here. Were more likely to succeed in their social life when compared to others. Inclusion of these methods in the daily timetable, in the academic timetable, or school timetable, helps teens to prepare for their future engagements. Yes, again, very well argued. You're using a nice kind of variety of lexis, vocabulary in here, and your use of grammar is good. Just that little thing on reported speech, but basically your use of grammar is strong. Join up your sentences where you can, just to give the complex sentences, which is something that the examiner is looking out for. So in conclusion, academics, let's have your opinion. Yeah, I believe that academic institutes should regularly include exciting activities to engage a student. Exciting and interesting. Let's keep showing off the language here. To engage students at all times. It is predicted that in future more educational systems will adapt to this concept, or to the concept. You adapt to, we need the preposition, the concepts of extracurricular activities to make studies more interesting and enable students to achieve the best possible results. Okay, so just changing a tiny bit, but really not much, and I think you are doing well. This is a good essay. So your second one, which is about reading, coming on down. Doing an activity is better than reading. Now, not better than, but really better skills and creativity. Okay. In today's world, there are a lot of arguments about or over. You can't argue on, you could argue over the best way to educate children. In my opinion, engaging youngsters in fun activities. Now, engaging, okay. Yep, sorry, don't want to repeat that one. In fun activities can help build wide skills and capabilities when compared to reading. Okay, this essay will discuss how sport and painting can help Teens, yes, it's also child, so it's also slightly younger as well. So young children and teens to enhance their intelligence. Again, very strong introduction and very good paraphrasing. You've understood not to repeat the words in the question. That's great. Firstly, sports can help or can benefit a child. Can help, and not only to develop physical activities, but teach them how to play as a team. Okay, or teach the important skill of team building. Yeah, this is because sports like cricket and football involve a huge amount of physical activity, whilst demanding maintenance of good communication with team players. Yeah, you don't need that can go. For example, a recent study by a cognizant company revealed that 70% of people involved, so here you've got past tense, which is right, involved in sports at an early age were better, so report it, better team leaders as compared, or than, you could do comparatives in different ways, can't you? Were better team leaders than their counterparts. To me sounds more natural. Therefore, sports help develop team player skills. Team player and people skills is what we're talking about really, which would not have been possible by reading books. Essentially solid activity or solitary pastime to avoid repetition. Okay, so what I'm just trying to suggest here is you need to make a comment about what another difference, because obviously when you're reading books you're on your own, solitary pastime instead of activity. Okay, I think it just concludes that example there. Secondly, creative activities like painting help youngsters to improve their creativeness and visualization. Yeah, this is due to the fact that a lot of it is too informal. Much thinking and imagination is required for painting. For instance, a recent study by New Delhi University indicates that 60% of children involved in drawing are likely to succeed. Yeah, this is okay here because you've got indicates, present tense, and then present tense here. In professions like graphic design, more likely you would have to put, because we don't know that's like a fact, but more likely. This demonstrates that the practice of art at an early age helps children to choose an artistic profession. It would be impossible through reading. Yeah, and maybe make the point there's still being creativeness. Yeah, creativeness. Yeah, nice one there. Really good example. In conclusion, I believe that. I strongly believe that. I'm of the opinion that. Don't forget your opinion. This is part of the task achievement. It can help youngsters to enjoy as well as learn new things. It is predicted that in future education systems all around the world, that you don't need either in the future or that future, so then you're using future like an adjective. Around the world we'll adopt a range of activities to help future generations flourish. Yay! Really good. I'm very, very impressed. So task achievement, yes, just watch out for your opinion here. You need to keep that in or add that in. And then very nice on your layout, so the cohesion and the coherence is good. It's easy for me to follow. This layout works very well. And then your grammar, I'm very impressed with your grammar. It looks very confident. You write very nicely in English, and your vocabulary is particularly good. So congratulations, and look forward to seeing your next essays.